Hey everybody, I know we have been doing a lot of live feeds from Tampa, but this one is the one you really want to watch because I am here with their director, Dr. Wilson, and I'm going to put him on the chopping block and really go in detail about what we're doing and his background and what they do at the facility. A lot of you guys were asking about it on the live feeds, and I didn't know how public they wanted to be, but he said yes, they are more than happy to be public. What we want you to know is that this is a third party who we have no affiliation with other than we've written them the check.
So I have a PhD in skeletal muscle physiology, and my main focus is different interventions, nutrition, exercise, and different tools to improve body composition and longevity and health. Mainly, my number one goal is to how do you reduce fat mass, improve muscle mass, and again, longevity.
One of the things I personally expect to find is some estrogen release, which would also lead us to think that that's, you're breaking up in some sort of way the fat, because why would you have an increase of estrogen from the FasciaBlaster, and why would your period change, and why would your boobs hurt? And these are all things that have been reported thousands of times. So, and then we're also having people report like repressed memories or like being really angry during the detox phase. So it'll be interesting to see like if there is, at least in the beginning, like an increase in inflammation, because then we could say, hey, you know what, right after you blast, you might be pissed off, you might be swollen, and then look at it over the longer hauls. Tell our normal people, what does it take to actually have a study to be considered clinical research?
So basically what ends up happening is whenever you do like a study, you have to go through like a series of processes. You have to collect all the data, you have to collect it, and then you have to submit it for peer review. So basically it's like, here's the review process. You have several scientists review that work and go, this is legitimate, this is not. No, you need to go back and recheck your numbers. It's a very, very, very rough,
a rigid process.
Brutal, rigid process.
So the other point that I really want to make is that no doctor knows about these results because we haven't published them. We're not going to right now. We don't even have it in the stratosphere. What we wanted to know for ourselves is, were we doing something that was safe and effective? And hormones was just one of the things that we measured. We did rule that out, that it is safe and effective for your hormones. Very exciting news. This means, you guys, that the changes that you're experiencing in hormone are similar to if you were to get on an awesome diet and exercise program. So I'm going to just go on a limb and say I'm going to call the changes in hormones within normal parameters, easily metabolized, but I'm going to call them reverse aging. The one thing that we don't know is kind of how much anti-aging happens after the 90 days. And we also didn't study an older, age group. But I definitely do notice that when I blast, like a really good blast, sometimes I have spotting right away.
Tina says, mine have leveled out and I don't have hormone fluctuations anymore.
This is so great. Where have you guys been? All I hear about is, my period started, and what is this, and I think my estrogen is up, and what about the estrogen in the fat cells? Thank you, my ladies, for coming out of the woodworks with your good results of hormones, because let me tell you, science doesn't lie, and what we saw was good results with hormones. Period, the end. So the other point that I really want to make is that no doctor knows about these results.